Hello and welcome to today's live cast. I'm excited to be here to play Rolling Realms round 1 of game 61. I had this weird contraption here set up so that you can see what's on my screen, but I'm going to make that screen even bigger if I can remember how to do this correctly. That one. There we go. Okay. So you can see as up close as I possibly can show you what's on my table right now. We're playing 3 completely new realms that you can get on our web store now if you don't already have them. Let me know as you're watching in the comments here if you have any. Okay, Garrett says it looks good. Okay, Garrett, hopefully that holds up here. I do have some shadows over the cards because I need the lights on so I can see. It's a pretty dark day here in St. Louis, but hopefully that isn't too distracting. Let's start with Praga, Caput, Regni. So in this one, we're going to use a die to move clockwise that number of spaces around this rondel. With the end sector, and the end sector must have an open circle. Otherwise, you can't do it. You can't use a number. You'll mark the circle where you started and then outline the circle where you ended. And then you'll gain the end benefit. So for example, we'll start right here. So if I use a 2, I would cross off that start and go 1, 2, and circle one of these and gain a coin. We'll gain stars every time we cross off a star in this section or when we cross this line. You can see a star right there. Hey, Chad, David, Ian's here. Joshua is here as well. Awesome. Great group today over the holidays. I should do this more often over holidays. For Fleet the Dice game, it says mark a box in a column. So you can see these columns from top down based on a number. So I have to choose one of these numbers and use say a 3 to mark off the top box on this boat. We're going fishing in Fleet the Dice game. As soon as you mark the star in a column, so you can see the star at the bottom, you engage the ability for this round. So this is one of the first, maybe even the first realm that we have. I believe there's one other one that we will have that has an ability that you gain, and that it's an ongoing ability. So if you focus on a certain boat, a certain fishing line, you gain an ability to use for the rest of the round. Like, for example, this one says, whenever you activate all 3 realms in one turn, gain 1 star in this realm. So pretty powerful stuff. And the stars you gain from crossing off the stars and from abilities like this one. So that'll be fun. We have to decide which abilities do we want to pursue first. And part of that might be dictated by what we roll in the first round. Last, underwater cities, designed by my friend Jake. We'll use a number to either outline a tunnel. So you'll outline a tunnel or outline a city. Outline a city. Mark and gain the benefits from buildings that are adjacent to an outlined city as soon as that city is connected to the starting city by outlined tunnels. So let's go over that again. So mark and gain the benefits from buildings that are adjacent to an outlined city. So these are the little buildings here. As soon as that city is connected to the starting city by outlined tunnels. Note that we don't have to circle these in any particular order. We just have to make sure that we're connected back to this starting city at the point in time where we would gain. Oh, lost my marker here. At the time where we would gain the benefit. Yeah, so hopefully that makes sense. So for example, if I outline this city right at the start, so you can use a number to outline a city. That would be a 3, 4, or 5. Outline that city. Nothing happens yet because it isn't connected back to start. I would have to then use on another turn a 1 or a 2 to then connect it. And the moment that I connect it, I have connected it back to the start, and I would cross off and gain that resource. Awesome. I think we're good. So we'll score stars from outlined cities that are connected to the start. So whenever we at the end of the round, we'll look at these stars. There's 2 stars here, single stars. We'll gain those at the end of the round. All right. Chad is commenting on the hoodie here. A super, super comfortable hoodie from Meeple's Crossing. Let's jump in and start playing. So we have a 2 and a 3 in the first turn. A 2 and a 3. What are we going to do with that? So Fleet the Dice game. Let's see which ability. So I could use either one for these first 2 abilities. If I want to go after the bottom, the left one, for every resource you're about to gain, you may gain another resource type instead. So a little bit of flexibility for resources. For this middle one, after rolling, if both numbers are odd, you may alter one by plus or minus 1. The new value counts as the roll die only for you. That seems pretty powerful. So let me use the 3 right here to gain a coin. It's also nice to gain a coin early on. With the 2, what do I want to do with the 2? I will use the 2 over here in Praga, Caput, Regni. So I'll fill in the start. Let's see what, yeah, mark the circle where you started. And then go 1, 2, circle that, and then gain the end benefit. I ended up over here, so I'll gain another coin. And now I'll use a coin over here. I think I just need to use a 1. I'll just use a 1 coin to outline which tunnel. I'll go after this tunnel right here. So I haven't completed that city yet, so I don't get any resources yet. If you have any questions, let me know. Turn 2. A 5 and a 6, some higher numbers here. Do I usually have these below? I feel like I'm reaching to place them. I'll put them below. Can't remember what feels right. It's been a little while since I did this. A 5 and a 6. 5 and a 6. I'll put those a little bit higher for you. I like this one. This is how we get stars from Fleet the Dice game. But I also like focusing on completing one column. Why don't we use the 5 right there to get a heart? And then the 6. Oh, I just took away the 6 to use over here in Underwater Cities, but I could do 2 tunnels with Underwater Cities. And again, I can just complete a tunnel. It doesn't have to be connected back at the moment that I'm outlining it, for a little bit of flexibility. I think at one point maybe it was, and then we gave it a little bit more flexibility. So I could do 2 tunnels with that 6, which seems really powerful. So why don't I go, I don't want to use all of these tunnels. Let's go that one and maybe that one, because I want to get to that most powerful city over here. That'll work. And now I have another, I could use this coin to create a 1. Might as well do so. Oh, my pen's running out of ink here. I'll use that 1 to fill in there and go right here to gain a heart. Okay. So far, so good. Turn 3. A 1 and a 2. A 1 and a 2. All right. 1 and a 2. So I can't quite get to this star in Fleet the Dice game. So I won't do that. But 1 or 2 were only tunnels in Underwater Cities. I'm all tunnels so far over in Underwater Cities. But that means I could connect almost everything. I could either do this tunnel or that tunnel. Let's go with this tunnel over here with the 1. With the 2, let's go 1, 2. I think maybe I have like a hair on the end of the tip here. 1, 2 to get right there and gain a star. Gain a star from Praga, Caput, Regni. And I don't have anything to do in Fleet the Dice game, unfortunately. All right. These are running really smoothly so far. I'm really enjoying these. Of course, I've played these many times before, but it's been a little while. All right. Let me know if the setup is working for you. Ooh, another 1 and a 2. I don't know about that. And I might need to get a marker in the middle of the round here, because I'm rapidly running out of ink. 1 and a 2. For another 1 and a 2, I could use a 2 to cross over here. 1 or 2. I do need 1 more tunnel in Underwater Cities, so sure, I'll put 1 more tunnel there. That's either the 1 or the 2. I think I have like a hair on the end, or some fuzzies. 1 and a 2. So over here, do I want to go a 1? Yeah, let's go with the 1, because that gives me a coin that I can also use in Fleet right there to get a pumpkin. And I might just have to get a marker in the middle of the round here. I don't really want to do that. I'll keep on going. It'll work out. I'll dip it in my water down here. Hopefully that'll rejuvenate it a little bit. Does that work for dry erase markers? We'll find out. Garrett says, Walter's been playing Rolling Realms. David says, need to reorder markers. I have more in my box here, but you're right. Okay, so another 1 and 2. We want not a 1 or a 2 here, if we can help it. You guys are watching this, right? That's another 1 and a 2. All right. And now I'm completely out of ink. So let's take a little break. I'll go over here to my box of treasures, my Rolling Rums box off to the side here, which hopefully doesn't have any spoilers in it. So I'll keep it off screen just in case. I'm going to make a mess on my desk over here, but I'll fix it after I'm done being live. And let's get some more markers. And let's see if these are fresh and new markers. 1 and 2. Ooh, that's nice. Nothing like a new marker. Okay, this one's going in the trash. That one's dead. Time for a new marker. 1 and a 2. All right, we're back. Let's use a 1 over here. So the 1 takes us there. Also gets us a star because we crossed over the line. So we get another star from Praga. And then the 2 we'll use in Fleet to get a coin. The coin does nothing in underwater cities, though. So I'll hold on to that coin and hopefully roll something other than a 1 or a 2. Okay. Not a 1 or a 2. We can do this. We can do this. There we go. A 5 and a 3. 5 and a 3. Okay, so I could finish either of these. The 5 is great for completing a city, finally. And now I can have some number manipulation, which we really need over here. Let's use the 3. It actually really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter here. We'll use the 3 there. We'll say that's a star. And then from now on, we have this ability. After rolling, if both numbers are odd, so I'm looking for odd numbers, you may alter 1 plus or minus 1. The new value counts as a rolled die only for you. And we'll use, I guess the question does arise, does this count for the dice that I just used? This is after rolling. I think it probably would count for this current turn. And then the 5, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't impact this turn. The 5, let's use the 5. I want to be able to copy a number. In fact, I might even use that this turn. So I want to get a heart for sure. Let's go for this one. Let's go for that one. Because that gives us a coin and a heart. And I gain these benefits. I'm marking that heart, that coin. Now, right away, I could use these 3 hearts to keep going around this circle. I'm right here. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of like that. Let's just copy the 5. Let's copy that 5. Fill in that. Go right here. Now, Praga, Caput, Regni seems very friendly right now, and it is. But it's going to get a little tight because we can't use a number if it would end up. So, for example, if I have a 2, I can't go 1, 2. I can't do that. I couldn't use a 2 over there. Chad says, have I ever considered using different colored markers? I've heard of people trying to do that. I guess we could include it with the game. If I wanted to include another creator's markers, another company's markers, I don't know if they would work with the coding that we use. I've seen someone try that and it didn't work out well. A 4 and a 2. 4 and a 2 on turn 7 right now. So we know I can't use a 2 over here, but I could use a 4. Let's go ahead and do that because that gives us another star. 4. Circle that. Give me a coin. 4 and a 2. So now I need to use the 2 somewhere. Let's use the 2. Both numbers weren't odd, so that doesn't, I can't use this ability. Let's use the 2 there to gain another star. I'm really going to miss out on some stars by not going after this last boat. And I think it's too late to do that, but maybe I have a chance of getting that. Probably not. Probably not. I might have to give up on Fleet a little bit. 4 and a 2. I could create a 3 and use it over here, and I think I need to at this point. Let's go ahead and create a 3 so I can circle another city, and let's circle this most valuable city. We don't technically get these stars until the end of the round. There's a pumpkin. Here's a heart. Pumpkin and heart. Praga is our best chance of getting 6 stars right now. Let's see how close we can get. How are you all doing? What numbers do you need me to roll on the final 2 turns? Here's turn 8. A 6 and a 3. A 6 and a 3. Okay, 6. Oh, we don't want a 6 over there, but we do want a 3. Let's go with the 3. I think I want to put the 3 here, but let's make sure I can use it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's okay. I can also go 1, 2, 3. I can't use the 3. So let's definitely use the 3 over here. Get a pumpkin and a coin. And the 6 will go all the way around to get a pumpkin and get another star, going round and around. Another star. Just need one more. So one more high number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we need a 7 to get all the way back around. That's not going to happen. That's not a number that we can make in Rolling Realms. So I might be done with Praga as well. Anything else that I can do? I mean, I could get more resources over here, but I'm just spending a resource to get a resource, which I don't think is a great use of a resource. So, you know what I could do? I can give myself a shot here. I could copy this 1, use 3 pumpkins to turn it into a 2, and go 1, 2. That would get us a little bit closer to actually completing the cycle with Praga. And that gives us another heart, which we might be able to use. So now I need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a 5 exactly in Praga if I want to pull this off. Let's see if we can roll it. All right, Garrett wants high numbers. I agree. We want high numbers. How about a pair of 2s, Garrett? Is that what you were thinking in terms of high numbers? What does that? Oh, that 2 doesn't do anything for Praga. 2 doesn't do anything for Fleet. And 2 gets us a tunnel in Underwater Cities if we want it. I think we have to use it if we can. That's unfortunate. I can't use the 2 here. I can't even use the 2 here. They're not odd. Yeah. I can use the 2 for a tunnel. So here is a tunnel right there. And the last 2, I don't think I can use. So the last 2 is just going to be a free resource. I don't think that will do anything. We'll just make it a 1. Actually, I can use the 1. I could use the 1 over here, but we don't really need to. I think that ends it up. Sorry, everybody. That isn't exactly the number that we needed in the final turn, but we're all in this together. So let's see how we did. I have 7, 11, 11.3 for me. How did you all end up? If you're watching this in the future, let me know or remind me that I got an 11.3 and let me know your score in the comments so I can hopefully congratulate you maybe. And let me know if you completed any realms. Did anyone watching here live, going up and down here, did Garrett got a 12.1, so initial star there. Did anyone actually complete an entire realm here with all 6 stars? I think it's possible in Fleet. Someone might have really focused on Fleet and made that happen. You would have need, how many numbers do you need in Fleet to do that? You kind of have to go after this last one to get a bunch of stars, I believe. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tough to pull off. Tough to pull off to do that. Underwater Cities is definitely attainable. How many numbers do you need? You need, even because a 6 can double up. A 6, if you have 2 6s, I guess you need 3 numbers to have all the connections, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could do Underwater Cities in 8 with 8 numbers, which is pretty cool. And Praga is pretty flexible, but you generally want higher numbers, I think. Ian says he got all 6 in Underwater Cities. Well done, Ian, for doing that. David got an 11.8. Ian got 10.5. Joshua, 10.3. Looking around here. Awesome. Thank you all for playing. This was a lot of fun. Always fun to play some new realms, some new combinations. And I'll see you tomorrow for another round with this fresh new marker and hopefully numbers other than 1s and 2s. We'll see. I'll see you then. Take care. Bye.